What is up, guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. I hope you guys are having a great day, and welcome back to another episode of Tuesday Talks. I wanted to update you guys kind of on my life. I know I said in the last video that I would be filming a workout video for you guys. However, when it came to the night that I was going to film my arm day, I really was exhausted. I had worked all day. And so when it came to the workout, I wanted to just focus on the actual lift. And so I chose not to film it and really prioritize the actual lift that night. So my apologies for that. But that is something that I kind of wanted to talk about. Is there's no point in filming things. There's no point in kind of just showing off the things you can do, whether that's in the gym or anything like that, if you're not putting in that work consistently when no one's watching. And so on that night when I knew I needed to have a good lift and I knew it would be a little bit harder for me to get that good lift in, I made the sacrifice of really just not filming and focusing on making that lift good in the moment and kind of being present with that gym session. So again, my apologies for not filming that, but I did want to make sure I filmed this Tuesday update for you guys. As far as this week goes, it's going to be a pretty exciting week. It's finally my spring break away from school, so my work schedule's pretty much the same. However, not having that added factor of classes and homework and tests, that really will just kind of help me recover a little bit more today. And this week in general, I get to sleep in a little bit more. I can really focus on the gym and kind of pushing myself in that aspect, as well as tomorrow, I get to go on a quick little day trip with a lot of my friends here, and we are going to enjoy St. Patrick's Day, which you guys are watching this video on St. Patrick's Day. So I'm already going on the trip today, essentially. But I'm obviously filming this on Monday night. So that should be a lot of fun, kind of allow myself to enjoy the last few months of college. And I did the same trip last year for St. Patrick's Day, and it was a lot of fun. So I intend to have a lot of fun on this trip as well. And then later this weekend, my dad actually comes into town, so I get to spend time with him, which will be nice because I haven't seen him since Christmas time, which it's already March now, which is crazy. So it'll be nice to spend some time with him, kind of show him around, enjoy a few restaurants. And that's something I also want to mention is during this time, I'm going to try and enjoy myself, not too overdoing it, but in the actual moments I want to enjoy myself. So for example, when I'm on this trip, I'm going to enjoy myself, not stress as much about the meals and everything like that. I'm obviously still going to try and hit my protein goals, but I'm not going to overly complicate something that is supposed to be fun. Same with when my dad visits. If we want to go to a restaurant, I'm going to go and enjoy myself at the restaurant. But along with that, I'm going to make sure that the times that I'm not doing something out of the ordinary, I want to push myself extra hard. I want to make sure I get my cardio in. I want to make sure I stick to my diet. And that way I can kind of maintain the progress I've made on this diet that I've been doing for the past 4 months or so. I want to ensure that that progress stays with me, especially during these next summer months. There's no point in losing all the weight, looking your best, if you quit in March and lose it all by the time January comes around when it's warm, you want to take your shirt off, you want to go to the pool, you want to go to the river, anything like that. So that's kind of my goal, is I want to enjoy myself these next 3 months or 2 months or so, but also really make sure I can maintain my progress as much as possible before the summer comes around. And maybe that's when I decide to transition into more of a growth phase in terms of muscle. I really do enjoy growing more in the winters. That's what I had done in previous years when I was like a freshman and a sophomore in college. even my junior year, I really prioritized growth in the winters, and then I started dieting around this time, which is March. This is actually the first time that I've been dieted down in March. And so I don't know exactly kind of where to move on from here. I might try and maintain my weight kind of at this level for a good amount of time and then start a growth phase when summer finishes up. So that might be a possible option, or maybe I just hold on to this condition all the way until May and then kind of allow it to progressively start to shift throughout summer. We all love eating in the summer. It seems to be a time that there's food everywhere. There's barbecues, there's just events with your friends where you go out, anything like that. Potlucks, anything like, there's a lot of holidays, a lot of just good moments to kind of enjoy food. And so that's why I might just try and really maintain my conditioning as much as I can up until May. And then obviously I'll stay progress oriented. I'll keep pushing myself in the gym. I'll keep doing all the cardio I need to, but I will also allow myself to have those meals with friends, family, whatever that might be. So overall, this week it should be pretty exciting. And then next week, back to the same old busy schedule of work, school, gym, just everything in my life going on. So I'm gonna try and take this week to enjoy it. I'm still gonna post probably one more video this week, whether that is a workout video later in the week when I have the time, or if I just wanna talk about another important topic when it comes to the gym. That's kind of what my plan looks like this week. Possibly more, but that is kind of what I want you guys to expect from me this week. At least one more video, probably around Thursday or Friday. So that kind of honestly finalizes this little Tuesday update. Not much happened this past week. It really was just a busy week finishing up with school when it comes to tests and projects. I had a lot of that going on because obviously spring break being this week. I was super busy before spring break, and so that was really my priority this past week. So I apologize that there wasn't really much to update you guys on, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And just remember to keep grinding, keep working hard every single day towards your goals. Don't give up. Don't let anyone else tell you what you can and can't do, because it's your life and you can do anything you put your mind to. And just remember to make people remember your name. Peace out, guys. I'll see you in the next one.